Welcome to the 2023 Winter Classic Student Cluster Competition Studio Update Show. Now, here are your hosts, Dan Olds and Addison Snell.
Dan Olds here, and welcome to another 2023 Winter Classic Invitational Student Cluster Competition Studio Update Show. My broadcast partner, Addison Snell, still out on assignment. But we're going to carry on here, and we have our first look and conversation with the team that has been leading the competition pretty much since the very start, and that is the I've got to get this out. This is the California State University Channel Islands, right? Did I get that right?
Yes.
Okay, because they're all touchy about this, I think. But anyway, it's great to have you here. Let's go through and meet you. Let's start with you first, Barkan. Okay, I was wrong all three tries.
Oh yeah, it's okay. I'm computer science major. It's I transferred in here. This is my second semester, and I work with computers, and I love most of them, like all of them, almost all of them.
Really?
From pocket devices to servers, mainframes. And this one is interesting because you are working with multiple of them at the same time.
Yes, you are. And you've been on some serious hardware, including like at Oak Ridge. You were on a cluster that was modeled after the biggest supercomputer in the world.
That's right.
So that's serious computers.
Yeah.
Very good. So Lars, how about you?
Okay, yeah. So I'm in my third year at CSU Channel Islands. I started as a freshman, and I am studying computer science. I'm also minoring in cybersecurity. I'm hoping in the future. I kind of recently discovered cybersecurity with like COVID, so I'm hoping to kind of go towards that. But HPC is something that I've never really been exposed to before in college. So this is also like a really exciting career path, and maybe I'll change my direction a little bit if I can after this competition.
There are a lot of ways to go in HPC, including some cybersecurity too.
Yeah,
so
that would be cool. Best of both worlds.
Yeah, you could have the best of both worlds. So Harrison, give us a rundown.
So I'm also a computer science major. I'm in my third semester here after transferring. Like Lars, I'm pretty majorly into cybersecurity. We actually are doing an internship at the same company for that this summer. You
want to give them a plug? Who's the company?
Gainwell.
Never heard of them.
Yeah. They gave me an internship, so I gotta be thankful for that.
Okay.
This has just been like a really great opportunity. It's honestly been a lot of fun. Just kind of learning about the tools that you use to interact with supercomputers, kind of how they work. It's been a lot of fun.
Excellent. And some may recognize this next guy from the 2022 Winter Classic. You know him, you love him, Bennett Rousseau. How you doing, Bennett?
I am doing great. This is my last year actually at Channel Islands, so hopefully currently I'm planning on graduating in May unless I somehow really screw up.
Okay. Let's cross our fingers against that.
Cross our fingers.
Yeah.
I'm a mechatronics.
So you're going to graduate or be in jail. One of the two.
Yeah, we go with that.
Okay. So mechatronics.
Yeah. So different major than these guys. I do have some knowledge of computer science stuff, but I also have some crossover into other stuff such as mechanical engineering and electrical engineering. So part of it, I understand some of it, and then there's a lot of this I don't understand.
I got to tell you though, that mechatronics major still sounds like a brand of Lego stuff.
It does. Yeah.
Like the little Legos, you can have servos and you can program them and stuff. Yeah, I think it's different though. So you guys are top of the pack. You are number one, not by a lot, but you are. Let's take a look at your performance. You nailed the pop quiz. You were 100% on that compared to everybody else. Came in 7th on LinPack, which is fine because it was kind of skewed high, but you knocked down 100% on HPCG. Now, how did you do that? Most teams started on LinPack and ended up getting wrapped around the axle a little bit trying to find the perfect one true score. It looks like you guys didn't do that.
Yeah, I mean, the way we kind of did it is we kind of split it down 50-50 and worked on HPCG, 2 people on HPCG, 2 people on HPL.
So wait, you're saying you used parallel programming?
Yeah.
You parallelized this thing.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. So you were working at the same time, 2 teams, 2 tasks. It paid off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we spent a lot of time just for HPCG. It was me and Harrison, and we spent a lot of time just going over. And I think Harrison mentioned it a little earlier, but we were kind of near where we wanted to be because I had a number in my head, and then we were almost ready to give up. And then Harrison was like, I remember this one, like, I think it was a compiler flag that he had mentioned. And I'm like, okay, it can't hurt. We'll try it. And then like a half an hour later, I come back and check the results and we're up 20 points or 20, I think it was gigaflops. And it was like Harrison came in clutch there.
That is very nice. And did you do anything else after that, or did you call it good?
No, we were good. We're not touching it. After that, we're leaving it. It's good.
Well, you were just a couple of gigaflops ahead of the next best team. So you did eke out the 100 points, but they got 98. So still, that's a win. Oak Ridge, that was another good one for you. You were second in that. So nice work there. Was that one tough?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't give the easy ones out at Oak Ridge.
It's a lot of banging my keyboard.
Now, you also pulled in second on the NASA Wharf Challenge. How was that?
That was a lot of work. Yeah, that was I put in a lot of hours on that one. I was kind of just like, okay, spring break's right there. Just got to grind this out. Then we're home free. Then I can like sit in my house and play Minecraft for a week. You know, so yeah, I mean, a lot of work.
Well, that second place score definitely helped you get some distance from the rest of the field. Unfortunately, the team that was right behind you scored first on that, so they picked up a few points. So right now in the standings, you're number 1 with 479.4 points. Santa Cruz, UC Santa Cruz, 462.81 points. Third place is 427. So you've got some teams within striking distance of you. I mean, this is very close going into AWS. Yeah. And then going into the interview. Yeah. Any thoughts on that?
We got to do really good in AWS.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Get an early start.
Good thought. Get an early start on that and be ready for the interview, because the interview is also 100 points. And so you want to have your put together a presentation of what you did and how, and that sort of thing, and be ready for that. There'll be more details coming out about that. So have you guys been having fun?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's a little stressful in the moment at times, but altogether, it's been awesome to be able to work on these systems and just be like, oh, I worked on a supercomputer today, you know?
Yeah, you've worked on 4 of them by the time you're done with this. So how many of you knew that HPC was a thing that you could do before the competition? Taking Bennett out of this a little bit.
Definitely, I knew that.
You did?
Because
Well, yeah,
I was
because you love
already
computers of
hearing
all
about-
types.
What?
You love computers of all types and all
Yeah.
forms.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would know. Okay.
Yeah, I had zero idea. I had
No?
no clue.
Completely new?
Came in totally blank slate on this. Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
I'm in the same boat as Harrison. I was like, oh, this sounds cool. Let's do it. And it was a lot of fun. I'm glad I did it in the end, but I wasn't really I didn't know as much as I didn't know anything, I guess.
Well, you've got a really good mentor too with Dr. Feaster.
Yeah.
He's been down the road in this stuff. And I'm sure he's been helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good guy.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah. So let's go around the room again. And some of you kind of alluded to it, but what do you want to do once you get out into the real world?
All right, well,
go ahead.
I'm the one graduating, so I'll start. I've been looking at a few jobs. I'm thinking of doing something I'm looking into stuff that's either in the aerospace engine and industry, and I'm also looking into stuff involving robotics. So yeah, it's one of those two fields I really want to go into. So I've been looking at stuff like that or something similar like systems engineering, which would involve writing software for different microcontrollers, getting them to work together.
Okay. There's lots of opportunity out there for that. How about you, Harrison?
Well, I'm kind of teeter-tottering between cybersecurity and programming. And now HPCG is really interesting. So now that's kind of on the table too. Mostly right now I'm looking at cybersecurity, like I said earlier, but it is kind of up in the air because I'm so interested in like all these different aspects.
You got time though.
Yeah.
You're still, what are you, junior or a sophomore?
Junior.
Okay. Yeah, you've got time. Good. Lars.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty set on cybersecurity. I've done a lot like CTFs and I've done a few certifications in that field, more on the offensive side, because I think it's really cool to like do that ethical hacking stuff. But
penetration testing, that sort of thing.
Yeah, cool. Exactly. But I think maybe like career-wise, I'll probably be on the other side because I think I want to get exposure to that too. But I think cybersecurity is definitely my main like focus right now, I would say.
Well, and again, we have a lot of need for that in HPC, and you can pretty easily combine those in HPC. So last but not least, the lover of all computers.
I'm still doing part-time system administration. So I'm already know what's going on in HPC. I also work with like mainframes.
Nice.
However,
you've got a really good range.
Thank you. But I really want to move on to PhD in computer science. That's where that's my main goal. And while I'm doing that, maybe I'm gonna work with like corporations. So
good.
But main goal is teaching.
Excellent. Well, we really want to thank you for getting up at the crack of 8 a.m. Like that's hugely early. I mean, wow, good job to do this interview, and congratulations on being number one.
Thank you.
You held that lead throughout, and it's rare, but it can happen. You could hold this lead all the way through. You could go all the way. It could happen. So we will keep an eye on you, and we will talk to you soon. And keep watching your email for stuff from me. Talk to you soon.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.